Hello, it's King Zombies here playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Today we're going to leave Gormott, presumably. I'm not actually sure, but I'm pretty sure we're going to leave Gormott. As we've done all the quests there are due here for now. Possibly for the rest of this game. Not entirely sure. Enemies aren't that much stronger in the area than what we've already faced.
First rays of the morning sun.
Basically
And
some
just
level
like
40s.
that, all the nightmares wash away.
I wonder what's in store for us today.
But anyway, let's see what news there is to be said.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos' whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian self-defense forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian king.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to Aletta.
As you say.
Laura? Never seen Adam like that before. Well, to be fair, you've met him like a week ago. He's gone off somewhere. Is it best to leave him alone, do you think? That's for you to decide. I'll go where you go. Right. No, he might need someone at a time like this. We have to go after him. Interesting, we've been split up, it seems.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using, just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
We should be able to take a ship headed straight to Aletta from here. It's great, but why has it got to be a passenger ship? Can't we travel with the Emperor? What's wrong with making a grand entrance? Awfully sorry. Though I may be traveling with Lord Adam, I'm afraid my actions aren't officially sanctioned. His Majesty's ship is a war vessel. It would take considerable negotiation before Torna granted us docking privileges. Figures. That attitude of yours is what gives us so much trouble. You just don't stop to think about the consequences, do you? Honestly, I give up. Behold the mighty Aegis, wielder of unthinkable power and unparalleled foolishness. Hey, will you get off my case? I didn't even say anything. Knock it off, you two. At the very least, we got a nice leisurely cruise ahead of us, and that's something. Excited to meet the Resistance, people who all look up to Adam. Well then, if we're all agreed, let's get on with it. Talk to Captain, shall we? Ooh, Hugo is still with us. I mean, it makes sense, but sort of worried he wouldn't be. Just because the story didn't seem like he was coming with. That's fine. Hey, Ged, we're going. We're leaving again. It's nice to have regulars. You going to Aletta and Torna this time? You paid enough before, so this trip's on me. Ready to go? Sure. Here we go. I'll head for Aletta as fast as I can. New area. So that's where we were based off of where we were before. It's good to know. Or the previous time we were here. Boxes.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
Well done.
Oh, that's just to move it. That's funny.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Pouch expansion kit. Oh. Interesting. I should probably use that now. I need to use it. Okay. Who should I use it for? Well, who has arts that need something from pouch? You want vegetables? Okay. You want dessert. You want gourmati sashimi plate. And you want far-sighted talisman. So maybe Hugo should have it, because he has 2 different ones. Whoops. Here's one of them.
Delicious. I just have to write about this. Stay back. I am ablaze with passion, body and soul.
Okay. It looks like I can have 2 more. Basically just have 2 pouches per person. I haven't picked up this thing.
This is
A
becoming
tree?
something
There's no
of an
trees
expert.
here. I mean, there's a box, but it's not a tree. Tree. Silly.
Ahoy! Miss me? Lord Adam.
Lord Adam's finally come back!
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
Wow. Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
Maybe that's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
By the way, Adam gave the order to meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger. And, you know, not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though. It is quite away from the capital.
He is far too esteemed for his own good. 4th in line to the throne, but loved by soldiers and citizens.
His relations with High Prince Zeta are quite strained as a result, I hear.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
For a place out in the back of beyond, it doesn't seem all that bad. Look at all this lush scenery. I think I could live here quite comfortably. Warms my heart to hear you say so. I like it here too. I've been thinking about dabbling in a bit of architecture here someday. We'd better finish Malice off quickly then, so you can run off and live life as a hermit. That's the plan. Will we be staying here a while? Long enough to gather some intel on Malice. Plus there are a few things I need to sort out with the Resistance. Suits me just fine. If you don't mind, I think I'll go for a stroll. Understood. Thank you for acting in the interest of His Majesty. Where are you off to, Hugo? A regiment of ours has been tasked with disarming remnant Croatian troops at a nearby archipelago. My presence there has been requested, so I may inspire them. And inspired they will be. It would take a stone heart not to be touched by your selfless courage. It goes both ways, Adam. I also wish to express my gratitude for their unceasing efforts. GG, and so active my bodyguard. Bridget, I'd like you to remain here as a point of contact. Don't go running off without me once you've discovered Malice's whereabouts now. What? And face him without His Majesty's prodigious talents? It would be foolhardy in the utmost. Honored that you think so. All right, I will return shortly. Hold the fort for us, Brigade. I'll be just fine as long as you take care of His Majesty, Egenion. And there he goes. Right then, see if we can't iron out a few of these problems the Resistance has been having. Is that something we can help with? Jin and I would be more than happy to help, right Jin? Of course, if that's what you want. Thanks, both of you. You'll be a big help. The biggest problem we've got right now is a lack of provisions. What? Food provisions? Afraid so. Like I said, this place is cut off from the rest of the world, so it's no wonder they're so hard up. I think making sure our army doesn't die of starvation is more important than finding malice right now, don't you? It's very wise. History has proven many a time that the victors are those who have been fed and rested well. Just so, we should start by talking to Brojan. Brojan? Sure, as he's the one who divvies up the rations, shall we? Oof.
I see there's
Lots
work
of
to
food.
do.
I'll have that as active, that's fine. Oh, he's just over there. I think I want to explore around a bit first. Roly-poly? You're here already? Nice of friends to show up. Roly-poly, just think of new test me want to put friends to. Last time we do break and topple, and then call that good enough. Hopefully friends remember? Well, no longer good enough. This time we add launch and smash. Launch will lift enemies off ground, and smash will smash back down. As the name implies, great power moves. Sequence of break, topple, launch, and finally smash is ultimate form of driver combo. For this test, Roly-poly want friends to do whole rammy to any at all enemies, anytime, anywhere, 3 times. Next job is big, huge, enormous, gigantium. Must be able to do driver combo with eyes closed. Oh, and of course, must come to Roly-poly and let know that test is done once test is done, or maybe is obvious. Oh, then Roly-poly wait with hopes held high.
We
I
can
wonder
take
when
care of it if you want.
I'll finally be done with him, with all of his quests. It's a campsite. Do you have anything super good? No? I have better stuff. What about you? Oh, I should... Well, that's a lot of stuff. I'll go through that off camera.
This is becoming addictive.
I think I'll not stray out of camp. Currently. Not really a point.
This is becoming addictive.
Not with all the enemies around, really. Just a waste of time currently.
Aren't
Oh,
we
war machine.
intrepid?
Perfect. Especially since I won't be able to make the thing if I didn't have it already. Or I wouldn't be able to. So this is his house, huh? Adam's retainer.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Yeah. A lot of wood. Hello, Vez. Ah, Lord Adam. Hello, Vez. All's well, I trust. I have a minor point to report. Here comes. I've dropped the vault key. What? Oh. She even said that. Oh boy, that's a predicament. It was a predicament. It's a vault. Surely it's got things that one might want to access sometime. Yes, ma'am. It's a storage location for all the Orgo family owns. From ancient treasures through to tableware, ma'am. Wait, everything they own is in there? Master Adam, this sounds bad. Where to find it? The key, I mean, straight away. How kind of you. Are you really that worried about my possessions? He's not worried at all. I've been poor before, so I know what it feels like to have nothing, and it feels bad. Considering the vault contains priceless artifacts, it would be terrible if some villains were to find the key first. Ah, about that. No worries on that count, ma'am. I dropped it in a Grafton Ferris den, somewhere out on Rackham Moor. How do you know where you dropped it? So no need to worry about anyone picking it up. I may be incompetent, but I'm not that incompetent. No, I think the dropping part proves the incompetence. The rest is just icing. And why were you even there? You can pick up medical herbs there. They help my gran. So I got all caught up in picking them and now came the Ferris? Exactly, ma'am. What's the point of you? What is the point of you, really? I mean, it's an important thing, the key, so I always carry it with me, wherever I go, ma'am. Stop torturing the help, Mithra. We'll get the key. Vez, don't worry. Thank you for your honesty. I'm relieved you weren't hurt. Lord Adam, you're too kind. You're to madam, you're too kind for your own good. Huh.
I see there's work to do.
Do that another time. Oh, treasure.
Is killing me.
Adam, why did you have a chest down here? And also, there's a key item right here. Oh, there's another piece of slate. What even are those for? Also, why are they only in this area? I mean, I guess that makes some sense. Oh, there's a barrel.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Oh, there's more barrels. I need to break all the barrels.
Suspense
I need
is
to break
killing
70 of them in total. For quest.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Which might be literally every single one of them. I'm not sure. Oh, more treasure.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Okay. Anything more down there? No. Well, there's some more people. Like the Overseer Augustus. Hey Lot, have you ever found a secret area? They're not something you can just stumble across, but if you put in the work, they're usually something special. Sometimes there'll be incredible views, other times they might be ancient ruins or historical monuments. Depends. Secret areas are pretty great. I've never seen one myself. Like, always wanted to. Imagine it. Bet you could dine out on a story like that for a lifetime. Just think how many drinks people would buy you to hear it. Just wanting to add you to this list.
You're coming with me,
There's a
treasure.
clear
Well, can I
structure
open
to
it?
this lock.
Okay,
Slow and steady.
no problem. I believe there's one other person I saw who I could talk to. Yeah, right here. Veronica. Well, we call ourselves the Resistance Army, but we're actually just starting out. Not so much an army as a club, really. Maybe small, but we've got all sorts. Urians, Taurians, Gormati, Ardanians. There's plenty of folks in Uriah who readily put us to use as some kind of mercenary strike force. But who's to say that won't strain tensions with Torna and Moradin? We've worked hard to get this far. As a lieutenant, I'm not about to let my troops be used to fight their homelands. We only got one goal: defeat malice. Of course. Oh, there's another person. Oh, more barrels. There's more people over here too. Wow, there's a lot more people actually I should talk to.
You're coming with
I'm gonna
me,
have to do
treasure.
some of it off camera. I got the barrels at least.
Suspense is killing me. Aren't we in
How is there a tree here? It's also called an impressive tree. You can take care of all these barrels.
The suspense is killing me.
Full of drugs. So I need to
The
get rid of them.
suspense is
Dispose of them
killing
into my inventory.
The suspense is killing me.
Those are full of other things
The
than just the
suspense
drugs.
is killing me.
But that's fine. Anything else? Feels like there should be something back here. No? Oh well. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have for this episode. I'm looking at it. Pretty good amount of time. Pretty good stopping time. Whatever. So anyway. It's been the King of Zombies. That's good enough view. I'll see you guys next time.